Hello everyone, welcome back to channel again. Today in this video we're going to discuss about another very interesting and very important interview question that can be asked during the interview. Okay, so the interview question today is going to be like explain the simple routing policy in Route 53. Okay, so what is simple routing policy in Route 53? So we have seen that so in Route 53 we have various different routing policies are there. Today in this video you're going to see what are the different types of what is the importance of the simple routing policy, okay, and why it's been so in when it can be used. So now, as you can see here, a simple routing policy lets you configure the standard DNS records with no special routing, you know, route 53 routing such as weighted or latency. So with a simple routing, you can typically route the traffic to a single resource. For example, the web server for your website. Okay, so for example, if you can see here. Okay, so let's go back to the AWS console. Okay, so if you can go for a hosted zones, if you can go for the cloudinstitution.com. So if you can see here, so you can, if you choose the simple routing policy, so you can just wanted to route to simple routing. What you can do is this particular domain, for example, if I can give www, okay, so this particular domain will be able to route only to one specific resource. Okay, so if this, so if you can just see like this, okay, if this is the route 53. Okay, if this is route 53 service, right? So if you're creating one record, so that particular record will be able to route the traffic to only one EC2 instance. For example, if you have configured to EC2 instance, okay, or if you have load balancer in between. Okay, so if you have load balancer, okay, if you have load balancer, right? So whenever you're routing the traffic from the route 53, so it should be either load balancer, the DNS, or the EC2 instance IP, or the DNS, right? So it can be any one of this one. So that is what called simple routing. You should be able to route the traffic to only one resource at the time. Okay, so there is no additional features such as failover or the failover or latency based. For example, if you go for a weighted resource policy, so we have a additional how much is going to be the weight, for one record. So we must be having kind of so two different records, so you should be able to route the traffic to two different to two different DNS records. Okay, so now, or two different instances. Now here what we can do, you should be able to only route the traffic to load balancers or EC2 instance. Okay, so if your web server is running on EC2 instance, you must be giving your public IP address of your EC2 instance. Okay, so to here. Okay, so now if you are going for a load balancer, okay, click on alias. Okay, so you can choose for the application load balancer, okay, or network application load balancer, and you just choose so which region we have a load balancer is there. Okay, so for example, um, uh, but I don't have any load balancer at this moment. For example, if we choose California, okay, so if you have load balancer is already configured, then it should be visible over here. Okay, so likewise you should be able to route the traffic to the instances. Okay, so now it's been weighted, but it should be a simple routing policy. Okay, so this is how the simple routing policy record will be created for you for your application. Okay, this is what called simple routing, guys. Okay, so hope you understand this video. Okay, if you like this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. So if you're preparing for interview, please go through this kind of interview questions, and so please be ready with these questions to be asked during the interview. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the rest of the videos.